Hello YouTube. It's the evening of, what day is today? 15th of July. 18 minutes and it'll be July 16th. Today I am smoking what I told you in my last video I was getting on Tuesday, but it came Monday of this week. Night Train by Cornell and Deal. Out of one of my grandfather's pipes that he passed down to me. It's really faded, but it says Medico on the side. There's no way that you're going to be able to see it, but this is what the pipe looks like. Just a, nothing special. A bent pipe. It's nice though. I mean, it smokes very well. Off the bat, this is the second time that I'm smoking it. When I first got it, I tried to have a bowl, and it was very, very moist. Extremely moist to the point where I had to throw out the bowl. It wasn't lighting. It wasn't staying lit. It was just kind of a miserable time trying to smoke that. Let it dry out for a couple days, and now I'm smoking it. I like the taste. The smell of the bag is very, very good. It smells like raisins. I mean, just raisins, and it's good. It's very good. It's very sweet. When you smoke it, however, you get a little bit of a raisiny kind of taste, but it's not very sweet. It's a lot more harsh than actually than the bag smell that you get. But I have never tried tobacco that tastes exactly the same way that it smells from the bag, so that's to be expected. When I smoke different tobaccos, though, I tend to like a lot of smoke. I kind of like that. I think most people do. This doesn't give off a whole lot of smoke. Whatever. That's not a huge deal. The purpose of this video was more or less to give back on the promise that I made in the earlier video of giving a review on this tobacco. And as I smoke it, if anything new comes up, then I'll tell you about that. But more than that, it was more of a way to tell you about my pipe smoking history or my smoking history, etc. Also, as a way to say thank you to the pipe community for accepting me in so graciously. It was very kind. I got 4 or 5 comments already on my last video saying welcome, congrats, and so on and so forth. And it's very nice. It's a warm welcome. It's very welcoming, and I appreciate it a lot. Especially on my first video. I really didn't think that people would see that so fast. It's really nice. It's nice to see. But as for my pipe smoking history, I touched on it a little bit in my first video. I started pipe smoking specifically about maybe December of last year. Around that time, it was a result of seeing one of my good friends. He inherited his grandfather's pipe, just one single pipe that his grandfather had smoked a lot. I believe it's a Dr. Grabo. Just a classic American pipe. Very nice. I mean, it smokes like a dream. And he loves it. I've had it. It's a great pipe, and I saw how much he enjoyed it, and I saw how much I enjoyed it, and other people as well. And so I thought, okay, well, hey, my grandfather smoked pipes. Maybe I can talk to my dad and get some of my grandfather's pipes and smoke them. Do the same thing that John was doing. John is the friend. And so I did. I talked to my dad, and he rummaged through all of his stuff, and he found these pipes that his father had smoked throughout his childhood. He remembers, the smell of it, and so does my grandmother as well. Um, and my grandfather has passed by this point now. And so he gave me the pipes and this cool little pipe rack. I'll have to make a video on that, on the collection of pipes that I have, in a different video. But he handed me down 8 pipes and then a 9th one that was split in half at about maybe up here. So I'm not probably going to work on fixing that. I don't think I have the skill to fix that, but for the purpose of what I inherited, that is what I inherited. And I tried a couple different ones, and some I like more than others. And but it was a lot of I wanted to try something new. I wanted a different hobby. I think everybody kind of likes trying new things, or most people do at least. And so I tried it, and I saw some of my friends getting into that, as well as cigar smoking, which I got into before that. Probably shouldn't have, because I turned 18 last December. So, shh. Sorry about that. That's a really windy night. Well, not really windy, but windy enough that your lighter's not going to light in open wind. You're going to have to hide behind something. So anyway, I inherited these pipes, and I went to my local tobacconist in Sioux Falls and picked up some different tobaccos after talking to him. Local blends, not blends that would be found anywhere else except for that store. So I picked up some. They have some cool names. The one that we first tried was called Gandalf's Choice from Lord of the Rings. Referencing that, and a lot of my friends like that a lot. It's okay. I mean, I like it, but I wanted to try some of the big ones, the famous ones, the brands that people are talking about on YouTube. And so a couple months after I got on, and we've been smoking these local blends, I saw people talking about these different pipes. Just blew my mind how much there was, and I didn't realize that there was so damn much. So after watching many of these videos, I decided that I was going to buy tins of tobacco that you can find worldwide. These ones that people have been trying about. I went on websites, pipesandscigars.com, J&M Cigars, more for cigars than tobacco. They don't have as much of a selection there, but of course they shouldn't. It's called J&R Cigars. And so while I was smoking cigars, I began to get into pipe tobacco. But really, when I got into it was just before I took a trip to the East Coast earlier this summer, and I stopped in a tobacco shop there in Williamsburg, Virginia, and I saw it was a very beautiful shop, and they had a lot of stuff there, pipe tobacco, cigars, and it got me even more interested in it. And so when I got back, I really decided, okay, I think I'm going to make videos. I'm going to, videos about pipes, about cigars. I'm going to do this. It looked fun. I saw, the pipe community on YouTube, and it looked like a lot of fun, and so that's where it went. And by this point, I am absolutely a novice. I am by no means an expert. I've given some of my friends advice, but I'm still not an expert by any means, and I don't know a whole lot, and so I'm just going to keep watching videos, keep hearing comments from different people about what they would suggest, different techniques and so on, etc. Just all of the pipe videos. If you have them, I'll probably get some chance to watch them, but that's mostly my history. Sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. There we go. There we go. Getting back to this, the tobacco is definitely it's warmed up to me a lot. When I first tried it, even though it was moist, I definitely didn't enjoy it so much. This is my first Cornell and Deal blend, by the way, and I really like their tints. They're very nostalgic in a way. They look very happy, if that makes any sense. Those of you that have seen them might understand that. Otherwise, maybe I'm just a fool and I'm saying foolish things. But when I first tried it, I thought that it was kind of harsh, not a whole lot of flavor, and maybe I was expecting something more, and I felt kind of let down. And so I let it out to dry. I just told myself, okay, all right, I'll just give this a little bit and try it, and it'll be better. And I was right. It's a lot better than when I had first tried it. I like it a lot. I can see this being a kind of tobacco that I would smoke all day. I've heard other people that have reviewed it. There's not a whole lot of reviews out there on YouTube on this specific pipe tobacco, but I've watched some videos and people have said that you need to have a meal before this, lots of nicotine, things like that. I'm not fazed by that kind of stuff as much, so maybe some people will see that, but personally I haven't. It is definitely on the harsher side though, so I would recommend that. I probably don't need it, but some other people might. So just passing on other people's recommendations, I would continue to recommend that. But definitely pick it up. I got pretty damn good amount, more than I needed, by far. But it comes in a crumble cake. I had never had crumble cake mixture before, and so that was new. I rolled it all out and made it how it is now. I thought that maybe that would help with the drying process, rather than just being these big blocks that they could keep in the moisture and all of that. But I would recommend this. And I see that I've hit the 12-minute marker, and I don't think anybody wants to hear me talk anymore. So I guess this will be the end. Have a great week, YouTubers. I don't know when I will see you again, hopefully in the not too distant future. But have a great week, and I will see you again.